Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today we are in a different setup, different environments. I am house sitting slash cat sitting. If you saw my other video from a couple months ago, then you know what I'm talking about. But today is the 4th and I knew I still had to get a video out because I am doing lessons for my 20s. So every 4th of the month until my 30th birthday, which is June 4th, I am dropping gems of things that I learned in my life and in my experience up to this point. Last weekend, I celebrated my 5 years out here, and it just got me to thinking, like, all that transpired in my 5 years out here. Like, there were times where I just did not know I was going to make it. I didn't know if I was on the right career path. I didn't know if this was for me. I had a lot of doubts and anxieties and fears over this past 5 years, but I also had a lot of triumphs, a lot of accomplishments, and a lot of just recognition. And so I just wanted to give, like, I'm gonna say 5 main things, but I have like 3 like quick little bonus things. The first one being careers, much like life, is not linear. So I feel like a lot of people think that life and your career is supposed to go like this, and it's gonna go like that. It's still going up. It's still going up. It's going to wiggle. It's going to wiggle. It's going to be a little funky. It's going to look a little funky on the graph, on the chart. But we're going to get there. We're going to get there. And that's all that matters. Like, that is a part of the journey. Like, no journey should just be a straight shot. Like, it's not a plug and play. Like, that's not how life works. And in my experience, that is not how a career works. Like, it's not easy peasy. There's going to be a challenge or something eventually at some point. And so, but it's okay. Challenges and tests, it makes you stronger. It builds character. It makes you. It makes your experiences and your life so much more full because of the ups and downs. There'll be so many ups and downs because industries are volatile, especially the industry that I'm in. The entertainment industry, it's a very volatile industry. You just never know. People can turn on you, flip on you in a matter of one night or one mistake. And we're not gonna go into it, but just look at the example of the Oscars. And that's all I'm gonna say about it. That's it. That's a case study. That is a case study. The way that the industry works, because you can't control it. Like, this industry, you cannot control it. If I did, I would have had a show by now. I would have had my own network. I would have had my own production company, which I do, but on a larger scale. I would have more projects out, but that's not the way it works. And until that is my reality, you're a little bit at the whim of whatever industry that you're in. So just be steadfast. It's going to work out the way that's supposed to work out. Second thing is, you have to spend money to make money. You have to invest in your career, in your craft. Like, that's just the name of the game. You're going to get better if you invest in yourself, in your craft. And that could be time, that could be money, that could be resources, that could be volunteering. I've done all of the above. I have worked for free in this industry. I'm gonna bring it back to when I first started. I was a writer's PA and I was not getting paid for like months and months. So what did I do? I got up at like 6 in the morning. I drove for Uber from like 6 to 10, was at the studio from like 11 to 7, and then I would Uber from 8 to 12 and do it all over again. That was a lot. It was a lot. And then I would also write a scene like a day. And I was like working on scripts, all that. And I was just thinking early, I'm like, I need to have that job again. Like, I've been getting a little lazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yes, I've been working and I have car therapy in the works and other things in the works, but I've been getting a little lazy when it comes to that. Like, I need to get that hunger again and gain that hunger again. But that's what I did for like a good 6-7 months. And then after that, I became staff writer on 2 shows for the studio I was working for. Because they saw my hustle, they saw my drive. I wrote a spec script for a show that we were developing at the time, and they saw that I wanted it. They saw the hunger in my eyes, and I feel like I proved myself. So I did that. I've invested in classes and things like that. You just have to invest. Like you gotta spend money to make money, and that goes with any industry. Like, okay, so I used to work in the restaurant industry. Most of the times I had to wear like a button down, like a white button down or a black button down, nice slacks, non-slip shoes. You have to buy all that stuff before you even start. And then you got to buy like the little, the aprons and all the, whatever accessories that you need for whatever restaurant you're at. You have to buy that stuff. So you have to spend money to make money. Even for office jobs. I've literally worked in almost every industry. For office jobs, I had to buy a new wardrobe. I had to buy like dress clothes and dress pants and stuff like that so that I can look presentable in the office. There's more examples, but you get my point. You have to spend money to make money. Also be strategic. Like, I am in the film industry, so I am vetting the courses that I'm taking. Like, I'm vetting everything. I invested in myself by producing my web series. I funded probably more than half of it on my own. To this day, God knows, only God knows how I got the money to do it, because I'm not a bank, y'all. Not yet. But only God knows, and I give all the glory to him, because I do not, like, from the skin of my teeth, I got this thing done, and I'm still in the black a full year later. You have to be strategic, and you have to know that you have to invest in yourself to be the best, and that's just what it is. You also have to define success on your own terms, because if you define success by the industry, it can be here today, gone tomorrow. Like, people are removing themselves from academies, and people are wanting people to get their awards revoked and all of this stuff. If you depend on the accolades and all that stuff, good luck. if you depend on the people, you see how quickly people turn. Twitter has been in shambles for the past week. It's been now over a week, and we're still talking about it. It's been in shambles. So many sides. It's very nuanced. I definitely understand that it's very nuanced, but it can happen to anybody. And if it can happen to this group of people, who's at the top and who's A-list and who has been A-list and who has been successful and very talented for decades, all I'm saying is, if you're depending on the accolades, the fans, I don't know, Slim. I don't know. But for me, I have come to my own terms of success. And what that means for me, it might not look the same for other people, and that's okay. Success is what you make it. Your life is what you make it. It's cliche, but it's true. The internet can turn on you, and if you're doing it for accolades, you might never get them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a guarantee. Nothing is a guarantee, especially in this industry. Nothing is a guarantee. Like, you might never get it. Even if you think you deserve it, you might never get it. You might never be in the running. Are you going to be okay with that? Do you think that you still fulfilled your purpose as an artist? Or whatever career, fill in the blank of your career. Do you think that you still fulfill your purpose? If you're looking for accolades, it may never come. But if you're looking at it from the way that you measure success, then I feel like you will be able to sleep better at night. Also, I can tell you from experiences, not that I've received an Oscar yet, but from the awards and the different accomplishments that I've had, sis still had to go to work the next day. Like, sis still had to work whatever job that she can get that might be even outside the industry or even within the industry, but it's not what I want to do. Like, I'm still hustling. I feel like people that you see on TV, quiet as kept, they're still hustling. So it's just like, all that glitters is not gold. I've seen behind the scenes of the industry for the past 5 years, working with some top people, and I can tell you all that glitters is not gold. So I'm looking at, from people that I've come in contact with over my past 5 years out here, I'm putting in the puzzle pieces and figuring out what success looks like to me based on the trials and tribulations that I've seen other people go through. Like, it's a good case study, and it's not like a better or whatever, or it's not judgment. It's just like, ooh, I know how you feel, or I might not know how you feel, and I don't want to feel that. So what can I do to not feel that? But not like in a judgy, but just like, I know myself, and I don't know how I would get myself out of this position if I was in that. You also have to be proud of yourself and celebrate. I don't be celebrating myself sometimes, and recently on a hike with a friend, I confessed that I was feeling a type of way, just career-wise, and just imposter syndrome and comparison and all that stuff. And she was just like, girl, what are you talking about? Like, she really had to get me together, and you need people like that in your corner to uplift you, like when you have doubt. But you also have to do the inner work with yourself to be like, I might not have it, but I know that God got me, and it's gonna work out. Got a phone call. But yeah, so you have to be proud of yourself. She really got me together, and I needed that. You need people like that in your corner, and yeah, you gotta boss up. You gotta boss up. You gotta feel it. You also have to feel it as well. You gotta feel it in your spirit, your Shondo rhymes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta feel it. And that also goes into doing the work. Like, if you haven't been doing the work, you're going to feel like that because you're going to feel behind because you're not doing the work. And this is a read to myself, not to y'all. I'm reading myself right now. But if it resonates with you, then let's do the work. Also, have a hobby. Have a hobby outside of your career, because you are going to burn out, or you are going to get frustrated with your career, and you need something outside of that to bring you peace, you know, to restore that joy is currently missing, or, you know, MIA, or just temporarily on hold. You can't be all work, and you need an outlet in some way. That's just point blank period. Like, you're going to burn out. If you're doing this, if you plan on making this like a career that lasts decades, you're going to burn out at some point. You get burned out from life, just existing. So I know you're going to burn out from career. So find a hobby outside of it. I am getting into bikes. I have not bought my bike yet, but I went to the bike shop, and I just felt so free and so like, I haven't felt that feeling since I was like a kid. Like, I felt very childlike, and it was a great feeling. And it was like a feeling that I didn't want to let go of. So I realized that I need to get a bike, and that's going to be my hobby. I'm going to ride. I'm starting to work consistently again. So I'm going to ride on the weekends. I'm going to have my fun, and it's going to refresh and recharge me for the work week. So find your hobby. It don't got to be, it could be cooking. It could be baking. It could be, I don't know, coding, you know, whatever you find yourself being drawn to, get a hobby. I would say another huge thing is, don't compare your journey to others. It will tear you up inside. It will eat you up inside. But guess what? What's for you will always be for you, and what's for them will always be for them. It does not matter if it's a job that you want, or a movie that you want to write on, or a show that you want to write on. If it's not for you, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So it's no sense of you hating, because that wasn't for you. That slot that you think was for you, and it wasn't for you. It was for them. So you're going to get something even greater, something that you might not even know exists yet. But just know what's for you is for you. So it's no point of even comparing. And that is something that I've been working through for the past year, honestly, and I'm still working on it. I still have those times where it's just like, that's so dope, like genuinely happy for people, like even people that I know, like genuinely happy, but just like, dang, when is it gonna be my turn again? Because I haven't been in the writer's room in, at this point, years. Granted, there was a pandemic for 2 years, but still, I'm just like, I'm fiending to get into another writer's room. But guess what? Until then, I'm gonna do the work. I'm working on a pilot right now, and you just got to keep grinding. It's gonna be your turn. Everything is cyclical. It's going to be a turn eventually. So don't compare. Everything that's meant for you is going to be for you, and that's all you need to worry about. Also, major key alert. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And that means, okay, so for me, example, I'm just like, dang, I want to get another writer's room. But what if I meet somebody and they're like, oh, do you have an original idea? I think that you should have a show on TV. What you got? Guess what I have? I have the script. I have the one sheet. I have the pitch deck. I have the summary. I have a season outline, or a loose, not a whole outline, but a loose outline, season, episode ideas, season arcs, all of that ready to go. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So when my chance comes, I'm not going to miss it because I'm ill prepared. I'm going to have everything. I'm going to be over prepared actually, because that's how I am. That's how I work. That's what keeps me motivated and in love with the projects that I'm working on. That will help you throughout your career. Like, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Being in love with the things you're working on, it'll help sustain you through the decades that you plan on being in your career. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And that's pretty much it. I know this is very entertainment based, but I feel like I try to give a couple examples outside of it. I also think that this can apply to almost any career. Honestly, it can apply to any career if we want to be truthful. These are keys that will help you get throughout life, no matter what career you're in. And that's it. We got two more installments of Lessons for My 20s, and 2 more months, exactly 2 more months until my birthday. I'm super excited. I believe I know what I want to do. I just have to set in stone, get the paperwork together. Not the paperwork, but, get things in order. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And I'm excited. I'm excited for these next 2 months. I'm ready to rock these next 2 months. And I'm ready to open up this new decade with a banger. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm getting ready. And I'm going to stay ready. And my whole 30s is about to be, I don't even know. It's going to be a movie. It's going to be a movie. We're going to see. You're going to see the glow up. You're seeing the glow up in real time, actually. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Follow me at That Girl Creates. I have some exciting news about card therapy, so go ahead and follow Card Therapy Series on Instagram as well, so you can stay up to date to all the festivals that we're getting in. And if you want to donate to the festival fund and for post and me trying to, I'm gonna be honest, me trying to get out of this credit card debt, because I did run up my credit card in the name of film on my Spike Lee. But if you want to donate, feel free to donate. But until then, I will see y'all next time. Bye.